Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with Survival Tips Thursday. It's a segment that I normally do on a Thursday, but I'm subject to do it any time of the year. I just talk about a few survival tips that are either free or they don't cost much money, okay? I have a whole bunch of them, so I only read a few at one time, and then I just rotate and come back around through, okay? Water purification. Access to clean water is crucial for survival. Boiling, filtering, or using purification tablets can make contaminated water safe to drink. And everybody should just make that a priority, if you can, to make sure you have water, if you can, you know. It's important. Emergency food storage. Have a small supply of non-perishable food items like canned goods, rice, and dried beans to sustain you in case of shortages. And everybody should do that. Whenever you get a little piece of change, a little extra money, buy food. Buy something that you can use, you know, just in case. Because there's so much stuff going on nowadays, you know. Hopefully, you know, I'm just saying, it's a lot going on. So just kind of be prepared just in case, you know. Urban foraging. Learn to identify edible plants in your area. This can supplement your food supply in an emergency. And, you know, they used to teach us a lot of stuff about plants. I forgot everything. But I do know one plant. If I had to forage, I could, you know. First aid kit. A well-equipped first aid kit can be a lifesaver in case of injuries or medical emergencies. Everybody should have the basics, you know, if they can, you know. Whenever you get a few cents, a few extra dollars or something like that, invest it in the things that you could use at your house for emergencies, you know. Then everything else. Basic wound care. Learn how to clean and dress wounds to prevent infection. Everybody should keep the basics like, you know, peroxide and alcohol and stuff, salves and stuff like that, you know. Bandages, a few at least, you know. Shelter building. Understand how to create makeshift shelters using available resources, you know. And I love to watch the videos of, you know, of people in the wilderness to give me ideas. God forbid, you know, but I mean, it's just good to know, you know. Fire starting. Know how to start a fire using various methods like matches, lighters, or fire starters. I got to get a fire starter. That's one thing that I got to do is get some you know, fire starters, you know, like matches, or I want to get an actual fire starter, like a